Very good evening, friends. Meeting again in the session of Materia Medica, and from today onwards, we're going to start with the fourth year syllabus remedies. Big list of remedies is there, and many of the remedies are organ remedies. In fact, it has been said that organ remedies never works, or you must believe on the constitutionals only. But in my practice, specifically in my clinical practice, those organ remedies helped me a lot in many acute cases to tackle the acute situations. And that's why the fourth year remedies, even though they are organ remedies, they are very, very, very useful in your practice. We will directly start with the first remedy, and that is the Abies Canadensis. Abies Canadensis is the wonderful remedy which I have learned when I was in third year. That remedy was there in our syllabus for third year at that time. And sir has taught this remedy. Dr. Jain sir was there for Materia Medica. He taught this remedy. And I was lucky enough that I got a chance in the fourth year when I was attending Bugli Hospital. I got a chance to prescribe Abies Canadensis. What has happened? One patient was there with sir, and he was admitted for some reasons for orthopedic problem, and he was having very severe acid peptic trouble along with. And he was there nearly about 15 days for admission. Along with antacids, along with the painkillers, analgesics, he was giving him antacids and nothing was working. He was having eructations, the fullness in abdomen, the pain in abdomen. But instead of that, he used to crave a lot for food. Whatever brings from the home, he used to finish it. And there was a tremendous hunger in that patient. He was craving for pickles, he was craving for condiments, he was craving for artichokes, many things he was craving for. On examination or on first look, it looks to be a direct effect of allopathic medicines and then acid peptic trouble or gastric trouble. The thought was Naxomica, and Naxomica was given without result for 2 days. If Nux has to act, it always acts immediately within 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, because it is very acute, having acute pace to act. So that was not working. It means that Naxomica is not the remedy. Even after 30, I have given 200, but it has not shown any positive result. And then I have restudied what Dr. Jain has taught. So I went through the Borix Materia Medica, and when I read the Borix Materia Medica line by line, I was just observing that patient. Yes, this is the picture of Abies Canadensis in that patient. So there was a canine hunger. He used to have gastric troubles. He used to crave the food. He used to crave the pickles and all those things, and tremendously hungry person. Then I asked him, anything else do you get? And reply was that sometimes I used to get fever, sir. And when fever is there along with this gastric trouble, I used to get very severe chill in my back. That was more confirmatory of this remedy, more confirmatory. This remedy goes in close with gelsemium also, but in gelsemium the state is dull, dizzy, drowsy, absolutely. Here there is thirstlessness. Here weakness is there, but it is not a drowsy state which you used to get in gelsemium. So first time I have utilized the Abies Canadensis for that patient. I brought it from Cure Homeopathy. I have prepared the medicine and given it to the patient, and to my surprise, within 2 days, everything has solved. His eructation stopped, his burning in stomach, pain in stomach has stopped. He felt very comfortable, the indigestion has stopped. So it worked very specifically at that specific site. And this is what is called as an organ remedy. Sir, you have asked what is organ remedy. Organ remedies, they have very specific action for the specific parts. Rest of the materia medica is not well proved, or it is not there available. They have shown very specific action for the specific organ. For example, in ornithogalum, the pylorus of the stomach is the seat of action. That is an organ remedy for stomach and pylorus. So these are specific, the remedies which acts on specific parts more precisely are called as organ remedies, and which are not well proved otherwise. So we're going to start this remedy from the Borix Materia Medica. Let us go through the Borix Materia Medica and then we'll discuss about this remedy. Abies Canadensis, also called as Pinus Canadensis. It is hemlock sprue. This remedy is from conifery family. Mucous membranes are affected by Abies Canadensis and gastric symptoms are most marked and catarrhal conditions of stomach is produced. The first sentence in Boric is always defines the precise action of the remedy. Here it has been very clearly mentioned that Boric says that mucous membranes of GI tract gets affected and there is catarrhal inflammation of the GI tract. So gastritis, esophagitis, many times even gastric ulcers, this remedy is a wonderful remedy. There are peculiar cravings and chilly sensations that are very characteristic, especially for women with uterine displacement, probably due to the defective nutrition with debility. So, defective nutrition and debility is one of the reasons for the displacement of uterus. And many problems with the uterus, that anteverted uterus is there, or sometimes there might be a prolapse of uterus, which you can find it out with this remedy. So displacements of uterus because of lack of tonicity over there is one of the important feature of this Abies Canadensis. Respiration and heart action is levered. So it affects the respiration, it affects the heart section. So circulatory failure, going towards the circulatory failure, and because of which slowness of heart is characteristic. Wants to lie down all the time. This is very important thing. The exhaustion is there, and that's why the patient always wants to lie down. Skin is cold and clammy, hands are cold, very faint. This is because of circulatory failure. Weakness, which develops as a result of slowness of the heart. Right lung and liver feel small and hard. So, specific action on right side of the lungs as well as the liver. Liver feels small as well as hard. This is what patients complain. And there is bleed, that is a genital discharge, specifically glans penis. There is a discharge generally of a psychotic variety, gonorrheal variety. It's called as a gleat. Gleat is a mucopurulent discharge over there. Miasm in background is generally psychotic with acute manifestation. Head feels lightheaded, tipsy. Tipsy means as if drunkard. Jinglela apan, that is the word which you used to use in Marathi. So the person who used to be under the influence of drugs, under the influence of alcohol, the way they walk is typical tipsy feeling. They are quite irritable. Stomach, and this is the center of action. Canine hunger with torpid liver. Liver is exhausted. Liver is at fault. Still, the hunger is very marked. Gnawing, hungry feeling, faint feeling at the epigastrium. So whenever they are eating or even after eating, they immediately feels again hungry. If they don't eat, they get fainting feeling. Great appetite, craving for meat, craving for pickles, craving for radishes, craving for turnips, craving for artichokes, coarse food. So there are many cravings. Specifically, the spicy element they craves a lot. This goes more in close relation with the Naxwamik also. They also like the spices. Tendency to eat far beyond capacity for digestion. So they eat beyond the capacity for digestion, and that's why they suffer from indigestion. burning and distension of the stomach and abdomen with palpitation. Generally, those who used to get palpitation after eating, palpitation after consuming something, they always suffers with this. They always are the specific patients of Abies Canadensis. Flatulence disturbs the heart section. So secondary effect of flatulence is on heart, pain in right shoulder blade and constipation with burning in rectum. So there is pain in abdomen, there is pain in right shoulder blade, along with there is a constipation as well as burning in rectum. So see, the center of action is totally on GI tract, right from stomach to the rectum. Female uterine displacements, sore feeling in the fundus of uterus relieved by pressure. That is another modality which is there. There is pain in the lower hypogastric region and patient feels better by pressure. Prostration, wants to lie down all the time. Thinks womb is soft and feeble. Fever, cold shiverings as if blood were ice water, like aconite. Chill runs down back. Water, cold water feeling between the shoulder, like ammonium muriaticum. Skin is clammy and sticky. Night sweat, like China. And last point, which he has mentioned, that first to third potency. But I suggest I used to use 30 more commonly than the first to third. 6 or 30 are wonderful potencies. Even I have used the 200 and it works beautifully in patient. So this is short remedy. One must recollect. I will going to just recollect few things of the remedy, that it is has specific action on the digestive system, where gnawing hunger is one important thing. Second important thing, eating much more he can digest. He wants to lie down with legs drawn out. That is another feature one should not forget. There is prolapse or displacement of uterus with liver were small and hard. There is burning feeling in the rectum. Then craving for radishes, pickles, turnips, artichokes, highly seasoned food. Mind generally they are mentally exhausted. They are chilly, blood was ice water, and it feeling is there with the shoulder blades. And last thing, one should recollect with the clinical aspect of the remedy, that troubles from indigestion, gastric and duodenal ulcer, prolapse of uterus and uterine displacement, one must think about the Abies Canadensis as a remedy. So this is a wonderful remedy you can use generally when Nux fails, when China fails, when Carbovich fails, and there is a indigestion, and if it is associated with a chilly feeling, or if it is associated with gnawing hunger, craving for such spices, definitely this Abies Canadensis always works. So this is short remedy which we have covered. Tomorrow we'll learn a sister remedy of Abies Canadensis, that is Abies nigra, in tomorrow's session. So that we'll finish two more remedies from the fourth year syllabus. Few organ remedies of the second year, third year still remaining. I will going to cover those remedies in recent future. My PPT is not, I have not yet prepared the PPTs, and I require PPTs to prepare for that. So in recent future, I will take one by one group. There are 7 groups also there for the fourth year syllabus. So first we'll finish third year group remedies, and then we'll start with the fourth year. So that's all for today. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Shubhangi.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
हा सर, इन केस ऑफ अस्थमा, म्हणजे एक केस आहे अस्थमाची.
Hmm.
आपण जर पास्ट हिस्ट्री जर टीबीची असेल पेशंट मध्ये, तर आपण वी थिंक ऑफ म्हणजे सम अनादर रेमेडी वी देतो अस्थमासाठी, पण इंटरकरंट वी थिंक ऑफ बॅसिलिनम ना सर.
Bacillinum, or you can think about the tuberculinum also. It depends what
हा
patient presents generally.
हा
Anything, tuberculinum or bacillinum
ओके सर.
as an intercurrent.
हा काय म्हणजे ज्या पेशंटला मी अस्थमासाठी ट्रीट करते ना आता, ती फॅमिली हिस्ट्री आहे त्यांच्यामध्ये, म्हणजे तिच्या दिरांना होता टीबी आणि त्यांची सेवा तीच करत होती.
Okay.
ते एक्सपायर झाले. हा, मग त्याच्यानंतर तिला अस्थमा चालू झालाय. हा मग मी आता तिला कॉन्स्टिट्युशनल पहिली सल्फर दिलं होतं, 1 मंथ चालू आहे आता. मग मध्ये ऍक्यूट अटॅक आला त्यावेळेला अँटीम टार्ट दिलं. त्यातून टोटल म्हणजे छान कव्हर झाली ती आता. सल्फर मी 3 days दिलं होतं तिला फक्त. आता 3रा वीक चालू आहे त्याचा. मग आता SL वरच आहे ती.
Don't
मग
repeat.
तिला
If the
मग
remedy is working, there is no need to use the intercurrent. If case
हा
becomes standstill, then and then only
त्याच
think of.
हा
Then and then only
ओके
think about intercurrent. Otherwise,
हा
don't use intercurrent.
ओके ओके सर,
Hmm.
थँक्यू.
Okay.
हॅलो
So,
सर.
yes,
हॅलो.
yes.
हॅलो. हा सर, एक डायबेटीसची पेशंट आहे, तिला स्ट्रॉंग हिस्ट्री आहे डायबेटीसची. तर त्याच्या अशा केसेसमध्ये इन्सुलिनमचं काय रोल राहील, म्हणजे द्यायला पाहिजे की डायरेक्ट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल मेडिसिन पासून स्टार्ट करायला पाहिजे सर?
Constitutional is always helpful. Insulinum you can repeat, but that is
ओके
not a constitutional. Constitutional you have to use. And
ओके ओके.
insulin
मग
is
हे
the
इन्सुलिन
remedy.
मग
It is a
हा हा.
nozode which you can repeat.
अच्छा,
Even
मग हे
though
कधी द्यावं लागेल सर? मधात इन
if
बिटवीन
if
दिसायला.
if the patient is not responding to the constitutional remedy, then you think about
ओके
giving such insulinum or etc.
ओके ओके. आणि मेडिसिनला रिस्पॉन्ड केलं तर मग काही गरजच
No
नाहीये
need, not
इन्सुलिनमची.
at all. It is not. These are the things which
ओके
are some are helpful remedies in our practice if we want to use.
ओके सर.
Mhm.
ओके सर.
Yeah.
ओके सर, थँक्यू सर.
So thank you being there. Again, ask your friends to join this session. 4th-year students, they can learn all organ remedies. So from tomorrow onwards, I expect more students for this session. Thank you and good night.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Thank you.